Hi there, it's Pete. Hope everybody's well today and having a good day. It's raining here in sunny Cornwall. I've been in the garden working, as you may have guessed, because I haven't really been on YouTube very much this week. I've been working away, so I will give you a little update, Phil, if you're interested. It's nearly getting there. I've done quite a bit of heavy work, all the slabs and that. I actually got the slabs a couple of days ago, about 20 miles away, so I loaded up my trailer. It was a bit heavy really, so I was glad to get home safely, and I didn't get stopped, so I was very lucky there, I think. So today we're going to have a little look. This is our third little lesson in the series, really. The other two, 1 and 2, was looking at 12 bar blues, and in E or A, or I think we even done a G blues progression, which yeah, so I hope that helped you a bit with the backing tracks. Really great backing tracks there. So you just got to choose. I think I've got 7 there now, and I've got one which is like playing like a slow ballad in C, which you can just change your chords to if you wanted to. It's really great. It's quite slow, so it would be easy to do. And yeah, so there's lots of different backing tracks there to actually have a look at. So that's in my playlist, backing tracks. So just have a little look at that. So today we're just going to have a look at a few little things. We won't do too much because it does clog us up. And I think we sort of learn easier if we don't do too much of it, if you know what I mean. Just sort of do little bits to a time. So this little chord response and some palm muting I'm going to show you in a minute. So this chord response really is what I use just to write a little song. Perhaps I might just do a few like a line, then sort of call and response, so questions and answers, that sort of thing. I got a woman, she's pretty as can be, but I'd rather have a cup of tea. That sort of thing. Make up whatever you want. Yeah, and there's like a little turnaround on the end of it as well. B7, E7 with that little passing chord in the 3rd fret. So it's a B7 passing chord to an A7. Then there's a A in E major, a B7 and an E major. So you can make up whatever you want really. There's like a little turnaround. Right, so this little chord response, so it's open strings for like your 5th one down, then it's a B7, then it's open again, then it's a E major. So it's open, A7, open, E major. So we speed it up a bit, so it's open, 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 E. So see what I'm doing? Hope you get that okay. So now we're going to do some palm muting now, which are really sound great. So what I do, I only use this part of my finger. Just hold. If you hold it too tightly, you'll not get any sound coming out. I mean, sometimes that does sound great when you're playing the blues, if you want to do that. any sort of, have sort of medium sort of pushing down on the strings. So it's sort of half and half, if you see what I mean. That sort of thing. So that's palm muting. So what I'm going to do, like a little 12-bar blues and show you how I actually see what the sound is like. So here we go. So we're going to do an E major blues, which you all know. Right. Bit of palm muting. Do a little turnaround now. B7, A7, E major, B7, E major. Do it again. Turn around again now. B7, A7, E major, B7, E major. Have a little practice with your palm muting. Just getting it right. If you, like I said, if you hold it in too much, you won't get any. It does sound good actually. So it's entirely up to you how much pressure you put on the strings. Right, so now I'm going to just... I mean, we should have done this perhaps in the first lesson to see how you actually get the chords for the blues. So if our first little 12-bar blues, we done it in E. So if we say E is our first chord, or our first degree, so we're going to say the thumb is E, right? So we got E, F, G, A. So A is our second chord, but it's our fourth degree on the scale, right? So now we're going to find our last chord now. So we've got an E on the first and an A on the fourth. So now we're going to find our fifth. So right, so we're going to count from 1 again, which is the E major. So E, F, G, A, B. So B is our fifth degree, if you can see that. So first is in E, your fourth is an A, which we make into a 7, and the fifth is a B. So that's how you work out how you actually get the chords. If we used to say G was our tonic note, which is our first, so right, G, A, B, C. So C this time is our fifth degree. And so we're going to go again back to G. So G, A, B, C, D. So D is our fifth. So it's 1, 4, 5. So that's how you work out, excuse me, that's how you actually work out how to actually find out the actual chords for the blues. And a lot of those, that G could be turned into a G7, and the C could be turned into a C7, and the D could be turned into a D7. So so that's how it's worked out, 1, 4, 5. So that is how you actually work out the chords for the blues. So that might help you, hopefully. And another little thing which I used to do is like a little shuffle. So I'm doing a G, D shuffle, the G shuffle. So G is on the 3rd fret. You can see that on the 3rd fret. So what we're actually doing, we're playing the G note, and so G is on the 3rd. So now we're actually playing the 5th fret on the A string, which is that string there, and we're using the pinky now on the 7th fret, so it is quite a stretch on the 7th fret on that A string. So it's sort of, it is a very hard stretch really. So you've got to get everything sounding right. If you just practice that, then that goes everywhere then. If you go down one now, which that would be a C. Back to a G. It is a quite a hard stretch, but once you've got that little formation, so if we do it on the G, so our first finger is going to go on that G note, quite close to that fret, right? And we're going to miss out the 2nd finger. We're going to use our 3rd finger now because it is a heck of a stretch. So our 3rd finger is in the 5th fret now, on the 5th string, which is an A. I mean, you can palm mute as well if you wanted to. So that is a G. The next one down is a C, and the next one, if we go to a tone, that would be a D. So that's how you can work out your chords as well. So G, C, D. And that's how I always used to do it. So it's 1, 4, 5. So that's how you actually do the shuffle. So you practice that, and then you can go down to the next string. I know Status Quo do a lot of their songs like that. Excuse me. Right, so that is that little shuffle. So we can always have a look at that again at one day if you want to. It is a really stretch, especially if you're not used to it. Now there is another little shuffle here which do it slow or fast. Play that along with your backing tracks if you want to. Yeah, really. So what you're actually doing on this little shuffle, you're not actually fingering the E string, which is your 6th string, right up close to you, but you're actually fingering the next string down, which is an A. So what you're doing is you're playing the E and the A together, but the A is only fingered on the 2nd and 4th fret, and the E string isn't actually fingered at all. It's just playing it open with the A string. So now you slide it down one. Same principle, but now you're using the A string as open, and you're using the D string in the 2nd and 4th fret. Move back again to the A and the E. So the next one down, so the first little one is E and A, and the next one down would be open A and fretted D, and the next one would be open D and fretted G. So we're actually doing like 3 chords really. So the first one is E and A. So the next one is E and D. The first one is E and A. E and A. The next one is, put it down, is A and D. Try and do it in the pattern of the 12 bar blues. So the last one would be a D open and a G fretted on the 2nd and the 4th. So I hope that's helped you a little bit. But if you once you get this first one right, the open E and fretted A, once you get that one right, all you got to do is just slide down one string really, and then you'll be on the fingers will be on the right ones. Yeah, it's fantastic. It sounds really good too. Just practice that really, just keep going up and down. Yeah, just do that, just go up up and down, and then when you get used to it, excuse me, get used to it, then just use it as a 12 bar blues sort of thing, and like a little turnaround, you just do exactly the same as the actual backing tracks. Yeah, absolutely brilliant this one is. Was he? Right, so I hope that's helped you. We haven't done too much, but yeah, just take it slow, one string at a time. Right, thanks for taking a look, and I hope that's helped you, and hope you get on okay, Phil, with everything. And another string in your bow, and yeah, all these little things, they all help, and yeah, when it's all put together, it sounds really great. So yeah, thanks for that, everybody, and take care, and I'll catch you all again. Cheers now, bye.